Hello, everyone. It is Tammy, and I woke up to the biggest surprise today. I am so absolutely grateful, and this is God. This is how God works, okay? My husband was able to start his orientation on Monday, and today is Wednesday. So, we have been praying about, like, is he going to be physically well enough to go ahead and start this job? Today is actually the day that they're doing the testing for to see if his blood pressure is going to be okay for him to start in this factory. And this is like the biggest hiccup so far, but we are just putting it in God's hands completely. So my Etsy shop, it had a spurt whenever it was around Christmas time. I had a big sale going on. I had so many orders, and it like doubled my orders, and I've had my shop for almost 2 years now. So God has really blessed my Etsy shop lately, and I've been getting maybe one, possibly sometimes 2 orders a week, but definitely not a lot like back in December. But this morning I woke up to my biggest order yet, and there was actually 2 orders. I actually had an order on Sunday, so far this week I have had a total of 3 orders, but these orders I got last night were both from the same person, and it was 4 books total. It is my biggest sale to date, and this is what I am packing for the video. I honestly wasn't going to do anything because I was like, well, I've been pretty lazy, not gonna lie. I have just been going to church and relaxing, and anytime I do anything physical, it's just I don't want to record it for vlogs. And I'm like, well, here I am already falling off of the accountability vlogs, but I have to go at my own pace and do what I feel is going to be best for me mentally. It's really hard to vlog with a bunch of children, especially physical vlogs, like being on the bike. And then yesterday I tried to get on the treadmill. I can't find our emergency stop for the treadmill, so it won't start. But I am posting this today. I just want to give God all the glory because it was nobody but Him. My shop, I don't have ads on my shop anymore. I haven't been promoting it. So it's really just He is leading these people to my shop. And I have a bill to pay today. And I have the money for it from the loan. If you watched my previous cash stuffing video, it's from the loan from my mother. And after that, I'm going to have $35 left. And that is to get us until, I'm not sure when, because I don't know when his first pay is going to be. His first paycheck will pretty much all be consumed by how negative his bank account is. He has Chime, so Spot Me and all of that, and he was making decently before, so Spot Me is pretty thick, so a lot of that is going to go towards him paying that stuff back on the bank account before we have cash in hand to pay the bills. I'm not worried about it though. I'm so not worried about it because I know we're going to be fine. We're not going to lose our house. We're going to have food. And even if we're struggling on that front, we'll eat beans. It'll be fine. I hate beans, but I will struggle through it. But really, it's just been a week of learning to surrender the worries. God is really calling me, like, you can talk about how well I provide while you have this backup. You have these credit cards, you have that money that was sitting in the bank, and now all that's gone. We still have the credit cards, but they're almost maxed. So that avenue to get more groceries and gas and all of that is running thin as well. So it's like God is really showing me that in a time where it seems like I have nothing to fall back on, that He is always there, and He is going to provide, and He's going to pick me back up. He's going to pick my family back up, and His blessings, just His blessings are, how do I word this? We may not see His blessings. His blessings are in disguise. Do you understand what I'm saying, guys? Like, before, I would not have seen me getting these Etsy orders as a blessing from God. I probably would have seen like, oh, somebody found my shop and liked what I made. But it's really not that. I didn't promote it. I don't have ads on it. There's no other way that they came across it other than God leading the way. It's not a coincidence. Nothing in this world is a coincidence. And I'm just so grateful. I cannot stress that enough. And I feel like I'm babbling on and on. But I have to give Him glory. I just have to. So my body's not going to let me be okay without doing that. So last night it was rough. You guys, my toddler took a nap, and then he woke up and stayed up till 5 a.m. My husband had to work, so we were down. Go to his orientation. He's not quite working yet, but he had to go to his physical and all that today for orientation. So me and my 3-year-old were on the couch. We moved to the bedroom whenever my husband left for work. I lay down. We napped. Okay, my son's still sleeping, but I napped, and I woke up around 8, and I seen these 2 orders. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, oh my Lord, like, thank you so much. And just the gratefulness. I could not lay my head back down. I had to get up. I had to go ahead and start packing these. And I don't know what it's going to look like from here on. I won't know until later today, I assume, whether or not my husband will be able to continue. If he fails the blood pressure portion of this test today, he can restart orientation next Monday, and he does get paid for orientation. I think it's only if you fail a drug test that you won't get paid for orientation, but I don't know if he's getting paid what he's supposed to be getting paid hourly for this orientation or not. It's really just right now, we can't count our money until it's actually in our hands. We can't depend on what is a future pay. So this Etsy order really just, I can withdraw it tomorrow. I think I'm going to wait. I'm going to just let it sit there. I'm going to let it sit there. And if God wants to bless me with more, I will be so grateful. But if not, I'm still so grateful, because this is just wild. Like, I wish that I could express myself, my point of view for it all. Just how I see God. Because I know back whenever I wasn't living this life, that I would do everything to blame God. Or say He's not there. But now in my life, it's impossible not to see Him moving constantly. Just constantly. So, you guys, I'm going to hush. I'm going to let you watch the rest of the video. I'm going to speed it up a little bit. But get in your word. If you don't know Jesus, give Him a shot. For real. For real. Give Him a shot. Read the Gospels. Watch The Chosen even. Because I grew up learning about Jesus. Not reading my Bible though. but I started Chosen a couple years ago, and that perspective that Jonathan Rumi plays, it really spoke home. So I watched that, and I was reading the Gospels at the same time, and it really showed me how Jesus, I don't want to say that he was definitely like he's portrayed on there, because we won't ever know, but it shows you the humanity, how he was a real person that did this for us. And give him a shot. And I pray that you all have a blessed day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.